Hi, I'm Johnny White, and one of the roles I have at Bohunt Worthing, which I absolutely love, is heading up student leadership at the school. We've worked really hard to set up a scheme where there are so many different avenues that students can explore their leadership opportunities and I guess their passions as well. We want them to understand the fact that by developing the confidence to take the lead role, it doesn't have to be a situation where it's always the teachers in charge with the students following instructions. So with the scheme we've set up, there are so many different areas that students can apply to be leaders, whether it's the digital leaders who've done a fantastic job launching the Bohunt Times school news website, whether it's the student council who do a brilliant job in representing the other members of the school body or student body and constantly trying to work to make the school as good as it could possibly be, whether it's the sports leaders who've done all sorts of brilliant work going out and training primary school children in athletics and sports, and then there's all sorts of subject related leaders such as history leaders, drama leaders, maths leaders, the list goes on and on. What we did is what we have done is partner with the SSAT, who are an external organisation, and the idea here is that students can actually gain a leadership award that is externally accredited by an internationally recognised organisation. There are 3 tiers to the award: bronze, silver and gold. So as well as massively contributing to the school life, they actually will take away a qualification which will look fantastic on their CVs, their college applications, and I guess massively enhance their future life opportunities as well.
Really fun experience. I'm really glad I signed up for it. You get to help out teachers when they're struggling with their tech, and if any students are having any problems, they can come to us and we can sort it out for them. You also can do recording at the Bohunt Times, which I also present for. And about a year ago, we went to London on a trip, and we got to see all these really cool new things that were coming out, and it was really enjoyable. And I've just really enjoyed being a digital leader so far.
So student leadership at the school is really good, as we get to complete an SSA2 award, which is where we do a bunch of different tasks and give in evidence of our leadership, and we get a universally recognised qualification.
Hi, I'm Lily Calder and I'm in Year 8. Last year I was working towards my Bronze Student Leadership Award in the Pastoral Department. We were creating resources for Mental Health Awareness Week for tutor groups. We aided in discussions and raised awareness. We also talked about helping charities in our community. I like working with Pastoral because it helps people with their struggles, and I got to meet students from other year groups.
So I'm Lenny King, I'm in Year 10 and I've helped Pastoral for like a couple of years now. It's great fun. I've helped in Safe Space, welcoming Year 7 students from Year 6. I think best about Pastoral is just getting to know everyone and working with the teachers and supporting everyone.
Hello, I'm Lily and I'm in Year 11. I've been helping out the Pastoral Department throughout my years at Bohunt. Last year I worked towards my Student Leadership Award, and that included tours, transitions, and we raised money, and through raising money we tried a gunging where we gunged a teacher. I like being part of the Pastoral because I can help people, I like to be supportive, and I can relate to people as I'm a student.
And we are doing this towards our Student Leader Award. Basically, we come in here at break time and lunchtime, eat our food, then we just work on around here, and then every Thursday we come in after school and work on the place.
Right, next we're joined by Ben Waterer, who's one of the top members of the Student Council. So delighted to have you with us, Ben. Just wondering, what was the application process like to become a member?
The application process for the school council was quite in depth. So you had to fill out a form first and say why you wanted to go on the school council, and then you'd have at least one interview with the senior members of the school council, at the time. And the new thing for my year was that you'd have to fill out a form as for a teacher to give you a reference for your application.
Yeah, and I guess the idea is the teachers actually recommend you in terms
Yes.
of the stuff you've already done to contribute to the school. Brilliant. What have been some of the highlights of being on the student council?
One of the most important projects we've done over the last year is the Dr. Ward scheme, which we participated with Broadwater Hospital.
With a ward in the hospital.
A ward
and
in
working, yeah.
Broadwater Hospital, where we gave messages to patients who were either alone or had few family members nearby, just to cheer them up during the coronavirus pandemic.
I got to say, what was so lovely about that was the fact that some of the messages I got back from the manager of the ward saying how touched so many of the patients had been by these messages, which was fantastic to receive. Any other highlights you would say?
Apart from that, we've been starting to work on some new projects, such as a hopeful green wall to put on the front of the school as a measure to tackle both climate change and pollution within the school, which is hopefully a project we'll be working on over the next year.
Which sounds a really exciting project. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you.
So I'm delighted to have Phoebe from Year 9 with us, who's just going to tell us a bit about some of her student leadership experiences. So what sort of experience have you gained since you joined the school?
Well, I think I've unlocked a lot of abilities to do with leadership that I didn't really know I had before I came to Bohunt, particularly in the area of drama. So for example, last year's production was of Oliver, and having a main part in it anyway, I got the opportunity to lead quite a lot of the rehearsals. And I think before I came to Bohunt, leading a rehearsal of about 15 people would not have been something I'm comfortable doing, but directing Oliver and learning all these new abilities has obviously made me feel more comfortable doing it.
Brilliant, and I've got to say, Miss Wells, who is in charge of the Expressive Arts faculty, said how brilliant you were at leading those groups for the Oliver production, so well done. I was also just wondering, what made you want to apply for the SSAT Student Leadership Award?
Well, I found that now I had already unlocked quite a lot of these leadership skills, such as communication, independence and teamwork. I felt that I should kind of, put them to good use, something which would look good on CVs or college applications. And the SSAT was really just an opportunity to do that.
Brilliant, thank you, Phoebe.